And there we are. Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream and welcome to Rain World. Eno and family friend G, thank you so much for tuning in today. How are you guys? And super week, hello to you as well. Hola. Guten Tag, guten Tag. I was first, I was first. You'll have to choose something else. Let's see if the tradition continues. I can see that my mic is getting some readings from my beautiful voice. I think we're good. I think we're good. You know, the mic knows about like special streams, so that's when it feels my nervousness and it just decides to not work. But now that we have started this playthrough and somehow my controller is not working, why is that the case? Okay. Something is gonna break at the start of every stream, but this time it is not the mouse. This time it's not the mic. Today we shall escape hell. Yes, we shall. Okay, for some reason my controller is not getting recognized by the game. Oh, there we go. Now it works. Okay, there we go. Seven, Iron Lung, you gotta. Okay, I'm gonna write it down on the list. I'm gonna write it down right now, in fact, there are 2 more games on this list that I should write down so that you can vote on it. I take it then, that you have finished Iron Lung. Is it good? And also, the one who likes the game, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. We will definitely need your expertise as we're doing this. Now, before we start, before I click the continue button. It is good. Okay, I'm excited. I mean, if it's so good that Markiplier found it necessary, or at least inspired him to create its own movie, then the game gotta be good, right? Can't wait for the movie. Okay, so you're gonna see it. Alright, that sounds very good. I'll tell you where the nearest shelter is. Now, before you tell me the nearest shelter, the one who likes the game, let me make oh, I accidentally tabbed out of the game. Markiplier's movie got 21 mil money on a 3 mil budget. That's some great turnaround right there. I guess the Markiplier's name pushed the movie further than it would have if it was a random YouTuber. But that of course does not mean that the movie is bad by any means. I haven't seen it myself, of course. But I'm excited about Iron Lung now, given that is excited. Alright, but listen. Before I click continue, you might notice something on the screen right now. We are currently on cycle 14. This is not the cycle we ended last stream on. Also, the symbol you see on the left, that's actually the 5th cycle symbol that you can get. So what has happened? I have played this game off stream. Yes, I have. And I can explain what I've done and why I did it as we get into the game. So, whoa. So the only thing I've done is that there's literally a scavenger in the shelter with me, as you can see. We're just having a grand old time. He's a friend, it's all good. So the only thing I've done is that I've walked out of the shelter, gone to the left, I probably died a couple of times. I went down here, all the way down here to the centipedes. I ate as many centipedes as I could, or centipede babies, and then I just went back to the shelter. So, I've not discovered any new areas whatsoever. I've not faced any new enemies or anything of the sort. All I've done is gone back and forth and try to increase the cycle. And now the reason why I did that is because I did not want to spend more hours of the stream just dying over and over again, just trying to get food. So, with this setup, we are now able to actually go to the right, given that we are on the 5th symbol. I did some grinding off cam. Now it's at New Game Plus 6. Well, now you can go to Deepness. Is that the area we're about to get to the right? Fair, good call. Thank you. But I did discover 2 things as I was doing this. I did not discover any areas, but I did discover mechanics. Okay, so for one thing, you can actually increase the cycle to the next level even though you don't have enough food. So what happens is that if you don't gather enough food, and the rain starts falling down and you head to a shelter, you will progress to the next cycle. However, you will get a status condition called starvation, because you haven't gathered enough food, right? I don't know what starvation does, because as soon as I got it, I basically died. So, I only know that you can get the starvation status effect. Also, at one point, I did discover a blue Iggy. You see the yellow little thing right here that's giving us advice? I found a blue one. A blue Iggy. But it was just like on the screen for like maybe 10 seconds and then it disappeared. I have no idea what that's all about, but that did happen. This is like going from green path immediately into deepness. That's Wiggy. Oh, so you know about Wiggy, the one who likes the game. Okay, so I was not hallucinating the blue friend. And Arnie, welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you? How are you? I was just saying that I did some scavenging off stream rather. So that now we're actually able to progress to the next area, and we can actually immediately see a shelter just beneath us. That's really cool. Of course, we do need to find some food before we can actually, you know, sleep and get to the next cycle. But at least it's a good thing that we know where to go. No, the death count is gonna go brrr. We'll see about that. If the one who likes the game is correct, then we are going from bad to worse. At least that's the impression I've gotten. And that you know, that's taking into account the fact that the area we've been at has been a very difficult area to progress in. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And see what the game has to throw at us. You like darkness? Not necessarily. I guess that depends. Because you're gonna need a lantern. Is it gonna get worse? I mean, it's not too dark at the moment, so I feel like we're fine, right? Oh, this is the shaded citadel. Oh, and we're getting some ominous music already. Okay. I'm not sure what this means. Oh, are we trapped in here, by the way? Great, unless he goes immediately to the next region. Oh, zombie spiders. Is that the next type of enemy we're gonna face? Okay, but listen, I have no idea where I'm going or what I'm doing. So, as you can see, I'm already stuck. As in, like, how the hell do we get out? Oh, you can just climb out of there. Got it. Okay, so that's what you're supposed to do. Understand. Up. Okay, you're telling me to traverse upwards. He found the hole. Yippee! I don't know what these things mean. I hope this is good. Okay, we're actually getting some music. Okay, there we go. I was struggling a bit. Even though I've played a bit off stream, I've not mastered the movement by any means. I do very much like some music though in the game, so it's not just perpetual silence. Is that a friend? Whoa. That's a little cute thingy. It doesn't look that spooky. So maybe it's friendly. I don't know. I think I'm finally coming out of the studying trench. I'm close to completing 5 of my assignments now. It's a lantern mouse. What does that mean? Is that good? But we did discuss this yesterday, Family Friendly G. Funny cat game, Stranded Traveler. Thank you so much for tuning in. I mean, it's a good description of the game, Funny Cat Game. I'm sorry, Stranded Traveler. If by funny you mean dying, because you do die quite a lot in this game. I think you gotta kill it, but I don't want to kill something cute, because I want more cuteness in this game. It doesn't look hostile. I'm gonna follow it. But we need the light. Oh, is that the only way to get the light source? In quotation, funny cat game. Yeah, that I agree with. Lantern mounts equal lantern. My brain. Yeah, I guess we're gonna see if these guys are gonna kill me or not. I mean, if But maybe we can eat them. I don't... No, they just run away. Or do they? Up and right. They're not hostile. I don't want to kill them. I do not want to kill them. I think they are my friends. Wait. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. What should I wait? Oh, there's a red guy there. No? You scared it? No. Okay, what am I doing? Roleplay an evil slug cat. I'm doing my best here. I'm just trying to learn. But he's like glowing in different colors. I don't know what that means. Kill everyone. Eat them. You can shoot big lasers. I mean, if you can eat them, then that would be a good reason to kill them. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, go. Oh, Stranded Traveler. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. Dude, if you have played this game before, I very much appreciate help, because I'm a complete noob. If you don't want to get stuck, I suggest right. Okay, we just move to the right. That's the plan. Just move rightward. Oh, okay, down. Okay, never mind. Down and right. Okay, but here's the thing. We can go both right and down in this particular area. Iggy is telling us to go down, so I think that's the right way to go, right? Oh, I need to make a decision. Aren't you curious what up? We can take a peek. I know what's up, Arnie. It's gonna be the vulture. Okay, that lizard just made a decision for us. Okay, and we noticed that oh, I see the spiders. I definitely see the spiders. My intuition is that these spiders are not to be trifled with. Find food. That's probably a good advice. Let's see if these guys will eat us or not. There's a small spider here. I think we can eat that one, maybe. Okay, no, you cannot eat the spiders. Also, when's next rain? Okay, we're less than halfway there. Okay, we do find a flower. That's good. But yeah, we definitely need food. I'm definitely afraid of spiders and ants. Burn them. Dude, if we find one of those firework crackers again, then I would be down to, like, throw a firework into their nest or something. Okay, maybe we should try to kill one of these guys. I don't want to do it. Oh, it's so scary. I don't want to kill it. It's so cute. Oh, this is probably not good, right? We're traveling in complete darkness. But we need to find food. Oh, you can't eat them. Okay, good. Alright, that means that I do not have to kill the cute animals. That's good. As I said, like, we need some cuteness. Dude, it's dark. Okay, you can't eat these. You can hold them, but you can't eat. Oh, dude! And you can throw them. Eat it. I'm trying, but it doesn't let me. Okay, but these are like flashlights, essentially. Oh, but it's so hard to see where you're going. This is a dead end. No way but down. Okay, let's try to head back. But like, I'm trying to follow Iggy and Iggy's advice, but it's very unclear what Iggy wants me to do. Or rather, like, he only shows me that there's some food up there, but I don't see a way to get to the food. So let's double back real quick. We can perhaps throw these light orbs against the spiders, and maybe that will do something. Iggy just points things out for now. Got it. Yeah. Alright, so it points me towards food, but I can't get to the food because it's a dead end. At least for now. Like, maybe there's another way you can. With you and Iggy, it's always at the opposite ends. That is true. Okay, I'm gonna try to throw this at them. Super effective! That's how you deal with the spiders. That is indeed how you deal with the spiders. Okay, so that's just a one-hit kill. Oh, there's so many spiders down here, though. Ooh. The entire damn screen is covered with spiders. I'm not sure if this is the play. Do it! Oh. Run for the entrance. Oh, this feels like a bad idea. This feels like such a bad idea. But the spiders look so small. Can they eat you? I mean, that's a good question, I suppose. Okay, so you basically kill the entire... Let's kill them and you don't have a choice. I can't play like this, though. I mean, this is just complete darkness. I cannot play like this. I'm okay. I guess I'm trying. If there's an enemy in this particular room, I'm already dead. This is the weirdest game. I wouldn't be surprised if we just die anytime soon now. I don't think this is the play. I think the rain is gonna... Game over. Okay, yeah, we just died. That's not the play. Traveling down like that's absolutely not the play. Spider house. Okay, all right. Now check map. Oh, good point. So we should have... I think we should go anywhere but there. That's probably a good idea. Nothing has been discovered on the map. Imagine being that slug cat IRL, just wandering around in darkness with a bunch of spiders around you. That would be kind of scary. But at least now we know actually what we can use against the spiders. Oh, by the way, I died. I need to update the counter. Sorry about that, sorry. So, if you have the light balls, you can actually use them as a very effective weapon. It seems like the balls kill the entire screen, more or less. So that's really good. Oh, this path isn't open at all times. You see? Okay, so we do need to find food in order to, like, have this path be open at all times. Once you get the lantern, that area won't be so bad. I wasn't under the impression that you had all the upgrades and all the mechanics that the little cat would need. But maybe that's incorrect. Maybe you do need to find... Wait, how much food do I have? Okay, 1 bar. Those are just items. Okay, so at least you can get items. That place was worse than Deepness. In Deepness, at least you can see a little bit without the lantern. Indeed. Yeah, like, I was just turning the analog stick to the right there. And I just prayed that something good would happen. Of course it didn't. I mean, I guess I should have just expected that. But at least now we know. I mean, it is, as you said yesterday, the one who likes the game. Like, every death is a lesson, right? You do learn something. So this time we can try to, like, go to a different area altogether. Now up is the way. I agree. Let's not worry about the spiders. Let's not mess with the spiders at all. But we desperately need to find food. That should definitely be a priority. And the one thing we can do at the spider area is that we can get to the shelter. That's not too bad, because we do need to find a shelter in addition to finding food. I will grab a spear just in case we'll need it. Okay, so we see one of those guys. There is a bunch of food. So what if we can travel to where the light creatures are somehow? Where is the lizard going? I have no idea, but... Oh, where the lizard is going. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to go to. But I wonder how you get up there. Bought a $120 perfume today. Gonna apply that shit with a Q-tip. Did you buy it for any reason in particular, Family Friend G? How the hell do you climb up there, though? Oh, you can stand on these saws. Okay, I see what you need to do. You know what we can also do? Oh crap, I did not mean to do that. Sorry. We can try to actually get hold of these fruits. Yeah, like that. So if we get all the fruits in this area, we should be able to at least get to the next shelter. And that would allow us to hibernate at least once, and then we can explore properly. Because then we will have like a save spot on this side of the world, which is very, very useful. So let's get the last fruit as well, and let's just get to a shelter. That's the goal for now. Crap, I missed. I'm gonna play it a bit slow, a little bit slow. Oh crap, there's a lizard coming. Okay, why can't I climb up here? Which fragrance? Now this is a bit annoying, I must admit. Okay, but at least he's chasing the other guys, so that's good. At least he has something that he can eat that's not me. Okay, there we go. I am not much of a perfume guy myself. I'm sure I've had a perfume at some point, but it's not something I use that often. I wonder what that says about me. Not really, but exams are approaching slowly, but surely gonna need all the help I can get. Rocks work too, that is true. I think this was called Dois and Gabbana, the one for men. Super weak. Can you confirm if it's a good fragrance or not? So I know there's a shelter down here with the spiders. So let's see if we can just get to the shelter. Just real quick like this. And this should be good. Yeah, so now we can hibernate once just to get the save point, and then we can explore properly. We go down to the shelter and then up, because down is where the hungry spiders are. Yes! You and I think alike at this point, the one who likes the game. Absolutely right. We do not want to mess with the spiders whatsoever. Also, these like little scenes that is displayed when you sleep, I'm not sure if they mean anything. I'm pretty sure it's just supposed to like give you a sense of direction on where you want to go as a player, right? As in, if you're forgotten what you're fighting for, you're fighting to get back to your family. Also, I don't know what this means. Did you see to the left of the symbol, it said the survivor? I'm not sure what that means. I guess that only means that, you know, we are at the 5th symbol, which means that we're playing this game like a god or something. Maybe, I'm not sure. All Rain World players think alike because no one wants to mess with a spider. Oh, those are dreams, by the way. Got it. This last one basically said, one day you went to sleep with your family and when you woke up, they were gone. Yeah. And, again, I'm not sure if there's, like, any story related. Dude, that scared me. Oh, that guy has a lantern. Oh, the scavengers have light sources. Interesting. Very interesting. There's a bunch of them as well. And I've noticed that the scavengers, they're kind of fine. Like, they don't do much. Sometimes they, like, randomly, like, throw a rock at your face or something. That's kind of annoying, I suppose. But other than that, they're completely fine. Give him a spear. Wait, that's gonna be a good idea. Oh, and he will drop a lantern! Wait, Iggy was telling you where to... Oh, I'm sure it spells nice. I don't know how it will work on your exam unless you're spraying it on the test paper. Yeah, I guess that too. In this region, Iggy actually leads you to progress. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, maybe I should go back then. Give him a spear to his face. Oh. I don't have to give anyone anything. I just have a lantern right here, right now. Okay, Iggy, where should I go? Iggy. I wonder if we can just go to the spiders right now, actually. I mean... Our, like, intuition tells us to not go to the spiders. Okay, these guys have cleared them out completely. But I don't see anything. Like, Iggy isn't telling us anything at the moment, unfortunately. Oh, now they're just trying to kill him. Let's try to move away from the scavengers. But yeah, I wonder if we can actually spiders fear lantern. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Okay, so maybe we can try to progress where we went yesterday. Or why did I say yesterday? I mean last cycle, before we died. But be quick, since they lose fear over time. Okay, I just need to keep moving then. I just need to keep moving. At least now we see where we're going, so that's good. Iggy is telling us that there's danger to the right, but we have kind of committed to this path now. There's a lot of spiders. Yeah, if anyone here has arachnophobia, I am very... Oh, that's something else actually. Yeah, I died. Jump on top of the wheels. Yeah, I realized that too late. I realized that too late. Okay, let's add a death to the counter and let's do that again. In this region, parkour across the wheels. Yep. I just felt I was invulnerable with the lantern. That was definitely not the case. What is a man with nice hair living in Sweden called? A Dane. Oh! Sir Markalot, welcome. Have you told us that joke before? I feel like maybe I just like associate like jokes with you. So maybe it's just something like that. This area brings me stress. I can completely understand that. Alright, let's this time try to go upwards. Unless we find another lantern. But thank you so much for tuning in, Sir Walkalot. How are you today? Oh, by the way, is this here... Okay, now it's guiding me towards the bottom again. But there's no way in hell I'm able to survive the spiders. Okay, but Iggy definitely wants me to go down. Get a lantern and shelter with it. Oh! Would that give me like a lantern every time I wake up? Because that would be very good. I have made fun of Swedish male hair on a number of times. It's one of the stereotypes. Fair enough. Okay, so we need to be a bit careful here. You can drop spears by holding crouch and pressing throw. Oh, so there is a way to actually drop weapons. That's actually really good to know. Drop onto scavengers and then they will drop a lantern. Okay, so that's like the official way to get a lantern. Alright, so Iggy definitely wants us to go down. So that is the long-term goal, but that of course requires us to get a lantern. But let's see what we can find over here. So this is a new area altogether. There is something glowing here. Is this a lantern? No, this is just fruit. Okay, this is just something you eat. I guess that's good too. It was weirdly glowing though. Yummy slime mold. And David, I have a serious question for you. And no, you can't offend me. In Sweden, what is the stereotype of Danes? I know we have been called the Italians of Scandinavia. I obviously know the relationship the other way around. And the only place I've ever seen 18% beer was in Helsingborg or Helsingör, where the Swedes would come off the ferry before the bridge existed. Now, in terms of actual like stereotypes, I'm not entirely sure if there are any. The one thing, I mean, there are probably some stereotypes but I might just not be aware of them. Pause while reading. That's probably a good idea. Hi all, how's Rain World going? I mean, hi Locos, thank you so much for tuning in. We are making progress. Somewhat. We are finding new areas to discover. So I think it's going good, all things considered. But okay, the one thing I will say, Sir Walkalot, about Danes is the language, right? Swedes... Okay, what the hell is that? Swedes cannot understand Danish at all. Swedes can understand some dialects of Norwegian, but Danish is just incomprehensible. And I will say that from experience as well. I've worked with like consultants and other people from Denmark. And sometimes Danes try to speak this incomprehensible language with me, and I'm like, okay, I understood maybe like one word of your entire sentence. So that's the one thing. I guess one thing I find a bit curious is that Danes, it doesn't seem to be like the other way around. Like, Danes seem to understand me when I speak Swedish better than I understand Danes when they speak Danish. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I do get that feeling. We made more progress in 30 minutes a day than yesterday. That is not too far from the truth, actually. And we oh, that was just a lizard. I thought that was something else. Alright, at least it's something we know we need to try to avoid somehow. Okay, let's try to be smart about this. So close. This and down both lead to the same way. Okay, so we don't need to go through the spiders. Good. I've heard that before, and while I have thought of moving to Swedish countryside, learning Swedish, it seems like a downgrade. I'm not sure about that. I'm not... It's so easy to read Danish compared to listening to people talk it. Yeah, I completely agree. Family friend energy. I completely agree. Absolutely. I mean, reading Danish, you can like semi... Oh, okay, but I need to go... I need to follow the lizard. That's explicitly where Iggy wants me to go. So this might be dangerous. Oh no, but it's very, very dark. Oh, this is probably not good, actually. Yeah, this is probably me just dying. I'm pretty sure the only way to progress is by going past the lizard. And there's no way for me to go up, I don't think. Oh, no, that's not true. But yeah, Iggy is definitely telling me to go to the right there. But there's no way for me to pass through the lizard without actually, I guess, alerting it. Let me think about how to approach this situation. Danes can understand most of the Swedish language. I actually had a year in school learning Swedish. Okay, but that means that you, Sir Walkalot, you're the exception to the rule, right? Because you've actually studied some Swedish. But to be fair, I know that people living in like Malmö, which is like the more like the most southern city in Sweden. I think those people like understand Danish way more than I do that live in Stockholm. Hopefully I could just go with English if I move to Sweden. Oh, you absolutely can get by with just English. Absolutely. In fact, a typical thing for Swedes is that whenever we notice that someone is speaking with an accent, as in they're not from Sweden or whatever, or at least it's obvious that they're struggling with the Swedish language, Swedes tend to just automatically just switch to English. I know that I do. And I've actually heard from some people that that's actually kind of annoying. Because that means that people who try to learn Swedish don't really get an opportunity to actually practice it. I tried to jump over it. Yeah, that was just me being a bit impatient there. I probably should have thrown a rock. I had a rock in my hand. But yeah, that's just an interesting little tidbit there. Can I confirm, when I moved from Norway to Denmark, I could read things, but I couldn't understand anyone speaking. Okay, so it's not just the Swedes and the Norwegians that feel this way. Enhance your wall jumping now. It's time to ball and rock the lizard. I should have thrown the rock. Like, for whatever reason. Oh, okay. There's a lantern guy. Wait, can we... Yeah, there's a spear here. Let's actually try out this mechanic. So there's a lantern guy right there. So I want to give you this thing. I thought I was dropping it. I thought I was dropping it. Sorry, dude. Sorry. That was not my intention. I'm very sorry. How the hell do I drop it? I had to crouch? You idiot! I had to crouch and press... Oh, I pressed X, not B. Sorry. Okay, but they don't seem to be that upset. You have to hold down. I did hold down. I did hold down, but I pressed the throw button and not the... and not the drop button. And that guy is just walking away with his prey now. Alright. Let's try to do this without a lantern. Let's just retrace our steps. Yeah. Rock the lizard. That sounds quite adult. I mean, yeah, somewhat. Oh. I tried to get the fruit. I guess we're not getting it. And where's Ploper? I had a deal with him. Welcome, Ploper. How are you today? Thank you for tuning in. There was another scav. Yes. But we know of a way to progress without a lantern, so I don't think it's super important that we get one. Maybe. I guess I will eat those words somewhat soon. Save it struggles with memory sometimes. That I do. That I do. Does it make me a bad person to look forward to the next death and subsequent punishment? I don't think that makes you a bad person, no. But, or maybe it does. Like, what does that mean? That you want to see me, like, doing exercise? Maybe that just means that you want to see me getting stronger. I don't know. We will see. And other times he has perfect memory. It's inconsistent. I'm a paradoxical person. Oh, we have actually been here before. But we were down there with the explosive, or like the flashbang fruit. Okay, so we kind of do need a lantern, actually. We kind of do need a lantern, that's for sure. Oh, there's a shelter there. But the shelter doesn't really do much for us, because we're completely blind just walking through here. Oh! Okay, do I have... I don't see what I have equipped. No, I only have... He did throw a spear. I should describe myself as curious. Both meanings. Fair enough, fair enough. Nothing wrong with being curious. He definitely makes us say this. The Germans call it Schadenfreude. That they do. There's actually a Swedish word for that as well. Skadeglad. It means the same thing. Is that a scavenger? Pause. Oh, yeah. Good call. Siggy is screaming at you to go down. Yeah, he does. I'm just like pondering if I can get a lantern, because I kind of definitely need one. Since we were talking about accents, I watched a Norwegian streamer the other day who played Skyrim. The way he was speaking was so interesting. Basically, in every sentence, he either said, I would say, or I reckon. Is it a Norwegian... Is there a thing with Norwegians to talk like this? It doesn't sound very, like... I mean, okay, family friendly G. I guess you're the expert here. Okay. So Iggy definitely wants me to go through here. But I don't see where I'm going. That's the issue, right? So even though I'm following Iggy's advice here, like I've no idea where I'm walking. It's a very good thing that these fireflies are here, though. Oh, here we go. Okay. This is a good place to eat some food. Yeah, this is like the best area ever for food. It's just funny, he keeps screaming. When I speak English, I just automatically get a British accent for some reason. I know that some people do adopt different accents, like, very easily. I'm not that way. I mean, you can hear me speak, right? I definitely speak like a Scandinavian. Norwegian always sound uncertain. Their inflection makes every sentence sounds like a question. I also, the one who likes the game, I very much enjoy it when I feel your dopamine hits through your messages when something good is happening. Okay, but I kind of wanna... We're still on a timer here, right? So I kind of wanna... Can I climb up here somehow? How the hell do I even get to the next area? Well, maybe I can do something like this. No, that doesn't work. I know where Iggy is telling me to go, and I want to go there, but I just can't see how. Oh wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. So if I walk here, can I do a... Yes, that is what I had to do. Got it. What did... like he was saying what he was doing in game, and would say like, I would say yeah, or something like this. He was talking to himself. It was so funny to me. I don't think that's the Norwegian thing. I think it's I think that's just the guy talking like that. I mean, I stutter quite often when I speak because I'm trying to figure out what to say as I'm saying things. And if I haven't like completely constructed a sentence in my head, I kind of just lag out for a little, like a second or two. Before I actually say what I intend to say. And I don't think that's a normal Swedish thing. I'm pretty sure that's just a me thing. As far as the accents go, I personally have a Polish accent when speaking English. That makes a lot of sense, given that I have a Swedish one. I have a threat for you, Steven. I have a legal right to live in Sweden and access to your woman. Wait, what? Why is that a threat? Wait, that sounds really bad, Chuwakalot. That sounds like you're gonna do something very bad. I'm sure you meant something else, but yeah, that doesn't sound good to me. Yes, skill solution. I did my best. But if you're like saying that you're gonna get this Swedish girlfriend, then I don't have a problem with that whatsoever. Okay, but this is definitely where you need to go. I would just prefer more light sources, that's the thing. Instead of the correct TH sound in words, like the, I use more like a V sound, which sounds similar enough for me to notice, not notice for all. 7 years or so, I've been speaking English. I only recently noticed. So you wouldn't say the, you would say the? Is that it? We're using the instead of th. Oh, that would make sense. Would make sense why he's talking to himself like that, because I was the only person watching the stream. You know, that's a thing as a streamer, that as a new streamer rather, that you need to like figure out as a skill, right? You need to figure out what to do when no one is watching. And I'm not saying that I'm an expert by any means, but you know, it is... Oh, crap, how the hell do you even... But that's just like the reality of the situation, right? At the start of your streaming career, you will have 0 viewers or very few viewers, and you need to like still try to be as entertaining as you can, given those circumstances. If I only had a light source. Oh, this isn't it. Damn it. I just made a joke. I'm into edgy humor. You should check out Jimmy Carr on YouTube. Oh, Jimmy Carr is really funny at times. I have seen some of his work. And yes, his humor is very much edgy. I completely understand what you're saying. D makes sense, but V, I agree. That confused me as well. Oh! Am I doing it? I'm making progress without even seeing where I'm going! Dude, I think I'm the best. Oh no, there's water here. Am I out of time? I was about to say that I'm the best gamer, but I no longer think that's the case. Where do you even progress? Oh, you need to go up. Got it. Dude, this is really hard. V sounds similar enough for me to think I'm supposed to use it. Or just be personable, and you have mastered that one. Oh yeah, that is true. You don't really need to be... by the way, thank you so much, Soakalot. that's... I interpret that as a compliment. I'm not sure if you meant it as one. But yeah, you do not need to be like an entertainer per se. You don't need to be a comedian. But you probably, or I'm not an expert at streaming, so I can't really say, right? I'm not a pro by any means. But just getting your personality to shine through your stream in some way, shape, or form. I think, yeah, it was a big compliment. Shivoka, thank you so much. Thank you. I think that is something that a new streamer would need to do. Or I don't know, man. I'm just a guy, right? I don't know the ins and outs of this platform. He's doing it. Who needs eyes? I don't. More like V. Like, I would like to hear you speak now, Proper, so that we could get like an example of what you're saying here. First the miss and now this event. Something is up. Oh yeah! I even made a video about the miss thing, Family Friendly G. But that was just pure luck. But we're still not done. We still need to get all the way up there to Iggy. Oh, we're kind of running out of... Okay, we can climb here. Good. Okay, there's some light sources here, so that's good. Okay, I kind of see what you need to do here. Crap, not fall down. That's not what I had in mind. Okay, but I... Oh, that's good. Yes, shine like that. Shine just like that. Perfect. Now what? I wonder if you can climb somewhere. No, that's not it. Okay, now we're kind of not doing it anymore. You did? I need to watch that video. It was basically just like a small... I mean, it wasn't anything special. It was basically just an outtake of how it went, essentially. But I found it a bit funny, especially in relation to what they told us about the mist at the AGDQ any percent run. You're literally the only streamer I watch. Thank you so much, Ploper. At least that means... I said this before, but that kind of means that I'm doing something right, and it fills me with confidence and happiness. Maybe don't worry about your streaming skills. You're doing really well. Personally, you're way more entertaining to watch than big streamers. Thank you so much. I'm not sure like what I'm doing fundamentally different to anyone else though. I guess I can't really like put a pin on it. But it's very, very kind for you to say so, Ploper. I appreciate that a lot. I unfortunately need to move on. I will close with this. Fun fact of the day. The original meaning of nice back in the 13th century was foolish, ignorant, or silly. Alright, and now it just turned to a compliment. For me, any small streamer is way more entertaining than big ones. But Civet stands out from the small streamers too. Arnie, again, thank you so much. There's also down, which leads to the same place, but that has spiders, and that's not where we want to go. I watch other streamers, but Civet is the only streamer I currently keep coming back to. It has to be the personality. Thank you a lot, Arnie. And I must say that I very much appreciate you guys being here as well. I mean, this isn't a one-way relationship by any means. You're the only streamer I subconsciously remember when the stream happens. Thank you, the one who likes the game. But I also, the one who likes the game, I think you also want to see Rainwell, right? so there are multiple factors. People, stop, he's gonna get so confident that he'll leave us and become a celebrity. That's not gonna happen, dude. I agree. You're a real person and your enthusiasm is infectious. And plus, you're actually a good gamer and passionate about it. I do my best to okay, you're showering me with compliments at the moment, and I'm again, I appreciate this a lot. I truly do. But yeah, like, gaming is something I really like. I truly do. Crap. But at the moment, I'm not seeing how to progress. So I guess I'm not a god gamer here. Dude, if I just had a lantern, this would have been so much easier. Because we know how to get up here. Maybe we need to do something on the right side, actually. Because Iggy is definitely telling us to go up. It's just how the hell do you get up? But when I started streaming, like, it was like a very conscious decision, and something I definitely had to actively think about, and that was trying to have my personality like shine through, right? Be as true to myself as I could possibly be. Oh, well, that's not true. That's not actually true. Be true to yourself, but be like the most entertaining version of yourself, if that makes sense. Because I'm not usually this talkative. Oh, this is the path. Okay, let's pause. We found the way. We found the way. I'm not usually this talkative, right? When I'm just working or whatever. But I don't think I'm lying per se. I'm just like trying to bring about a persona that is passionate, I guess. I'm not sure if that makes sense. No, before I even knew we could vote for games. Oh, thank you. Xavier is way above the average Twitch streamer in terms of skill and everything else also. You almost found it. He did it. I did. Yes. Yes, we did. That makes complete sense. I'm glad you chose the stream. These streams have definitely carried me through rough times. Oh, dude, thank you so much. And every death is a lesson learned mentality is saving us, because it's true. I'm glad you decided to come back to streaming, so I had the chance to meet you. And you as well, Arnie. I mean, you guys have definitely made a comeback so incredibly worthwhile. Absolutely. But to be fair, like, my decision to quit streaming back in the day was... It was not because I wanted to quit, right? It was like external factors that didn't really like just come together, right? There were things I had to prioritize over streaming, and that's just life, right? That happens with every kind of hobby that you encounter. By the way, we need to hurry because the rain is coming down right now. Oh, I think these spiders might actually kill us though. Oh, let's try to be quick here. But you know, external factors might be the thing that brought me away from streaming, but then external factors changed, right? And as I said, like, life changes with it. Dude, we need to be very quick. He's gonna do it! I'm not... dude, we need to find a shelter right this second. Right this second. Shelter at the end of the bridge. Okay. Let's focus up. Let's focus up. The rain is pouring down. Shelter at the end of the bridge. Come on. Oh, we can't climb. The rain is pouring. Okay, no, we can. Let's move. I'm gonna ignore this flower. I'm just gonna move. We're focusing on moving. Run. Let's continue this conversation, but first and foremost, let's try to get... Oh, no. I don't think this is it. No, we're dying. Oh, damn. Yeah, we had some ways to go. But we know where to go now. This is... just as before. We have learned things with this death. Yeah, exactly. Now we know. We know where to go. This is good. This is actually good. We were so close. This is the run. Yes, it is. Well, this run that we're gonna do right now, Arnie, that's gonna be the run. Also, this is an unusually wholesome community, which is not a given on Twitch. That is true. And that's nothing to do with me, by the way. That just happened to be like you guys, like fate has brought us together, and has created this very welcoming space. At least I think it's a welcoming space, and I very much think you guys are very friendly, right? And like making this place what it is. And that I have you to thank for, absolutely. Okay. But now we know what to do. Now we absolutely know what to do. So there's a shelter at the end of the bridge, you said, the one who likes the game. So, let's grab 4 pieces of food as quickly as we can. And then we retrace our steps. And I'm gonna try to remember what we did during the dark sections, right? Where we couldn't see anything. I'm gonna do my best. Oh, maybe we can just grab a... Crap, there's a lizard there. That's gonna complicate things a little bit. I would not be... I would be, so if not for the Plopal we do each weekend. Ploper is one of a kind, absolutely. Seven missed my glazing. Oh, dude, I can't miss some glazing there, Arnie. Let's scroll up. I'm glad you decided to come back to streaming, so I had a chance to meet you. These streams are always so fun to watch, regardless of the game. Seven makes them fun. Okay, stop glazing now. Thank you so much, Arnie. Dude, the one way to win me over in life is just flattery. I will melt. I will melt immediately. Be it, you know, on Twitch or whatever. When you stopped streaming, I legit stopped using Twitch. I thought about the streams every now and then, so when I found a maybe clip that I didn't recognize, immediately I had to check the Discord. Oh, is that how you found out that I was back to streaming? Oh, that's kind of curious. I guess it's a good thing then that we are... Oh, wait a second. My guy, dude, Mr. Scavenger, I have a spear. I promise you, I have a spear. You want this? I will trade 1 lantern for this spear. Mr. Guy, please, come to me. Come, do not escape. Scavenger. My friend. I have a deal. The art of the deal. You will not regret this. There, spear. No. Spear. What? He did grab it for 1 second. Dude. Don't throw that shit at me. Dude, here, spear. Oh, I missed. I missed. I don't know what happened there. Crap, we kind of wasted some time doing that. But it worked for a second. I'm not sure what I did wrong there. Cause I mean he did pick up. I don't know. I can't explain it. Some scavs are scammers. Okay, so is that the one we face there? The scammer. Can we? Oh, that guy is dead. Oh, cool. All right. We did unfortunately use up some of our valuable time there, but let's see if we can make up for it by grabbing some food and then just retracing our steps. This might actually be quite tricky. Scavs are really like humans, really greedy and really stingy about their stuff. I see. Alright, so you basically have to get a bit lucky to get a lantern, which I guess makes sense in a way, right? Because it's a very valuable item. I completely understand if the scavengers want to keep the lanterns, right? Because I assume they need to worry about spiders and dark areas as much as we do. Scavs have different personalities. Some are kinder. Oh, really? Oh, I wonder if that's the reason why some scavengers decide to not attack us. And we can literally share a shelter with them at some points. Very curious. Some are nervous, some are tutorial. I guess you can like see on their like... You can like see the colors on their body to decide what kind of scavenger they are. You have to trade two spears for a lantern. That's too much. They're too greedy. I need to say no at some point. Okay, but we can grab this fruit and eat it. There we go. And okay, again, let's try to do our best to retrace our steps to get to where we were. I'm gonna do my best. I don't know how much time we have left, but we're definitely gonna save some time with the darkness sections. Hopefully. Maybe. If I remember what I did. Scavs who run away from you are nervous, so they start throwing spears if you get closer. I understand. I understand. It was here I needed to go, right? Yeah, this is where we were. Imagine if we go through every like dark area that this game has to offer without ever using a lantern. That would be kind of cool. Just doing trial and error over and over and over again. I see the eyes of a creature ahead of us. I think it was a scavenger, but I'm not sure. There is a shelter here, though. Okay, question. Should I rest here? Because I have enough food. The next region is the favorite of a lot. Okay. So I'm thinking, like, if we rest here, we will have way more time to okay, yeah, it's closer. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. This will allow us to have way, yeah, and the rain was about to come down, so yeah, this was absolutely the right choice. So now we have way more time to like figure out the dark regions, and also we're increasing the cycle to level 3, whatever that does for us. I'm not sure. I will say, this stream today has gone way better than the stream yesterday. I feel like we're definitely making like progress, right? Like yesterday was a lot of dying, trying to find food, trying to like increase the cycle, and not like knowing where to go. And yeah, now we know the basics now. That is true. That is true, and that helps a ton. Okay, but we still need to worry about the lack of light. Yesterday was all learning. Dude, okay, what path did we take to progress? Oh, dude, I'm kind of lost already. Did I do something here, I wonder? Let's try to go back a little bit. Check the map. Oh, good point. Doesn't tell us much, really, about, like, the general, like, obstacles and stuff. Iggy wants us to go down, but we can't, really. What do y'all think happens when we die? I'm curious. Oh, dude, are you talking about, like, in real life or in the game? Go full left. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, 'cause currently, I don't remember exactly where we went to progress. If you mean about in real life, yeah. So this is where we're supposed to go. I don't know, obviously, because I haven't died yet. But I personally think it's just gonna be lights off. You're not gonna experience anything. You're not gonna remember anything. You as a person will be deleted. That's what I personally believe. But it is, of course, just a belief. And that is, you know, me showing my non-religious nature, I guess. But of course, I definitely am not an authority figure by any means in regards to what happens after death. So I will absolutely be humbled if I'm wrong, right? But that's my belief at the very least, and I guess that was indeed the question. This chat is starting to get philosophical. Indeed, it does. But yeah, my general belief is that we are just biological computers, essentially, and therefore that's why I believe what I do. But that is, of course. Oh! We ate something weird. Now we're moving in slow motion. Alrighty then. We go to heaven or hell. That is, you know, another interpretation. And I can't disprove it. I'm not even gonna attempt to disprove it because that could be the truth. I just don't know, right? And drug mushroom. Our world is in a dying cell of an organism. Are we talking about Rain World now, or are we talking about real life? Is that like a Gaia theory? Okay, this is definitely where we were. Oh, but now we have literally no light source. Oh, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be real tough. I think this was the path we took. Yeah, this seems right. Yeah, this is correct. No, dude, we actually made it in complete darkness there. In real life, I'm so smart and always correct. I'm not a big religious person. I don't go to church or anything, but I still believe in Jesus and in the afterlife. Completely reasonable. Completely reasonable. I'm not gonna. Oh crap. Do you see these like special spiders? By the way, these are the spider creature that killed us last time. I think these are the more like hostile versions of. Oh, they are quick as well. Hopefully they won't chase us here. Oh, these are wolf spiders. No, wait. Colecipids? Okay, I don't see them anymore, so let's just hurry through to the next area. There we go. I personally think that it's one of two options. It'll be heaven or hell, standard stuff, or absolute nothingness. Fair enough, fair enough. Don't waste time. Yeah, let's just keep walking. But when it comes to like philosophical questions, and I'm very happy that you're asking them, Family of Energy. The one philosophical question that has interested me the most is not what happens after death, but rather more about life. As in, well, let me be more precise, like existence itself. Guys. Okay, there are big versions of the more dangerous creatures, and there are smaller versions. I think they are faster than us, though, unfortunately. As in, how and why does things exist? That is a question I've found like super interesting for forever. I feel like. The bigger the spider chain, the braver they are. So that's what's happening. They like join together to create like a super spider. Alright, let's see if we can. Now they're on to the left side of us. So now we only have one way to go, and that's forward. But they are so damn quick, though. I mean, the reason why I studied physics at university was actually just a continuation, actually, of that particular question. It has nothing to do with like the prospects of jobs after university. As in, I did not think about what I would do after studying physics. I was just on the, dude, I just want to learn mindset, I guess. That has kind of changed a bit since I've grown older, because like the need for a job has become way more apparent. But that was like the original like motivation for why I studied what I studied. And I'm not saying that there aren't like any other benefits, of course, of having a physics degree. I think about that a lot too, and I see it always makes me question whether the life I'm living is too small. The thought rabbit hole that you go through when you think about existence and the metaphysical like topics surrounding it. I usually like end up with existential dread, actually, if I think about it too much. The lack of knowledge about existence, my own existence, and just like random atoms in the world. Like the fact that it's so incomprehensible, like on the fundamental level, that I found very disturbing. But the good thing is that you don't have to think about it too much. You can always switch things up and think about other things. Have you heard of the infinite monkey theorem, Meved? I don't think I have. Please let me know about it. Also, spiders can momentarily revive the bodily functions of dead spiders, so you can be chased by a spider and a zombie spider. That is what you meant by zombie spider earlier. I understand. I get it. Okay. Thank you so much for pointing it out. I don't think I'm killing many monsters in this game, but it's good to know. If a large enough output of randomers or chaos, some order is about to rise at some point. Okay, fair enough. I mean, I guess that is, you know, a theory of creation that would allow for, like, a non-intelligent being, right, Cloper? I guess that's the point of that theory. However, I don't find these kinds of explanations to existence to be very satisfying. Because you will still need to have the conditions that allow for these monkeys, or whatever mechanics the monkeys are supposed to explain. And those pre-existing mechanics, these pre-existing conditions, they themselves need a creator of some sort, right? And these kind of arguments, I feel like the religious answers to these kinds of questions are a bit more satisfying, but but the issues I have with more religious explanations are different, I guess. I like talking about such questions with people. It's fun to hear other perspective. It really is. It really is. He's gonna do it this time. Believe it. I'm gonna do it. I just want to go through the messages you sent, but then we're gonna do it. There's definitely two answers to that, David. One religious and one science. True. I guess that is what I said just now. But that has never happened. At least not more than 5 times. I've learned from my mistake. Every death is a lesson. Another one. What's your thoughts on the death penalty? In Norway, we just give them a PS5 and vacation for life. A tip: if you're gonna do crime, you should do it in Norway. Fun fact: these flowers are canonically just psychedelic drugs, except they are so strong. By the way, I'm gonna answer your question there, Family Friend G. Just give me a second. They mix you and every version of you, every timeline to exist together at the same time. Basically, it's Inception with drugs and alternate timelines. Now that was a lot of lore just dumped on us. Very interesting. I see both sides of religiousness and atheism, since I'm in between myself. I think it's a good idea to be open-minded about all manner of theories. And, you know, being open-minded and being able to listen and learn, that's very different from actually approving or disapproving, right? It's just a matter of learning more about, as you said, Family Friend G, perspectives. Alright, and when it comes to the death penalty, I am against it, personally. However, I can concede that there could be situation where the death penalty could be preferable to alternative punishments. But in general, I am against it. Again, there could be some situations where this particular opinion of mine would change. But yeah, that's my general opinion. I feel you on the existential dread or malaise, Sev. I always end up thinking, what's the point of it all? Why am I sticking around in a job that's just okay, practical needs aside? That is definitely an avenue that you will come across when you like complete this train of thought, right? And you especially think these kind of things when you like look up at space, right? You see all the stars. And you're like, okay, the star I am currently on is just one star among so many. Like, the problems I am facing in my personal life, they just pale in comparison to the like the great nothingness that is like out there, right? Oh, double shelter. Oh, and we even have the next symbol. Hell yes. Wait. We can be smart here. We can actually just go across to the next room immediately, and then we can get the shelter on the other side, and then we can increase the cycle to the next level. Hell yes, dude. You would never learn this lore normally. Well, we don't know much about this game, yeah. Also, this game takes biology seriously. Every creature makes sense. I will tell you creature fun facts. Okay, nice, nice. I mean, we already know about the ecosystem, right? Some creatures are hunting other creatures while some creatures are prey. I don't think death penalty should be a thing, or if it is, it should be a choice the person can decide for himself or herself. Oh yeah, I'm okay with that as well, Arnie. I wonder what this picture means. Like, as if, yeah, if it's like a choice that someone has made, like a rational choice, like a person has not been coerced by any means, that's fine. Or that's more okay. I shouldn't say that's fine, because a death is like a death is a horrible thing, like no matter what, essentially. But there are circumstances, of course, that could change. Like, you do a really bad crime and you're sentenced to life in prison. You should be able to decide for yourself if you want to spend the rest of your life in prison or get an injection to die. I sincerely hope there's also. This might be the optimist in me, but I always think that there should be a chance of redemption, like no matter what. But the redemption has to be genuine, right? It has to be real, it has to be true, right? If it's just like something you can say to just get out of jail or get out of your punishment, then that's not redemption. That's not what I'm talking about. But I always feel like dealing in absolutes is generally a thing that you should avoid. But again, that's my personal belief. Interesting. Well, I gotta go for like 30 minutes. Have fun and good luck. Family Friendly, thank you so much. And thank you so much for the deep questions as well. I think death penalty is more about this person is too dangerous to be kept alive. I mean, that could be. I mean, if we talk about the Joker from Batman, right? How much pain and suffering would Batman have stopped in the Batman series if he just took the Joker out instead of having this like weird love-hate relationship with him, essentially? But these are again, in my opinion, these are like very extreme cases, hypothetical cases. I personally believe that the death penalty should not be a thing unless very extreme circumstances are introduced. In that sense, it can also be very comforting. Whenever I go through something challenging or painful, I like to give myself myself perspective and remind myself that in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter much. That is true. That is definitely one thing that that weirdly can cheer you up and give you confidence. As in, I'm scared about this thing that I'm about to do, but what the hell? Like, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Like, why should I even be scared or like concerned about what I'm going through? Welcome to my third favorite region in the base game. Oh, that was fun fact 1. The next is vulture explanation. The fact that you're about to explain the vulture, the one who likes the game, makes me a bit curious about what we're about to find at the moment. As in, are we gonna shoreline? Are we gonna be outside for the next section? Okay, I probably should grab this fruit, right? Given that I'm here. Popcorn plant. Oh, yeah, good point. Oh, but maybe I should save it. Because we're already at 5 food. You know what? I think I'm gonna save it until next cycle, if we do die. Dude, there's a lot of food, by the way. Sleep, then grab the popcorn. Yes, that's what I'm thinking too. But first, let's actually figure out where to go before we actually sleep. Okay, we can definitely. It's following us. It's aware of us. What is that? Great question, dude. Monster kelp. Let's leave. Let's not be around monster kelp, everyone. Okay, so following carnivorous kelp. Got it. I mean, I definitely wouldn't go. That's bad. Okay, but it doesn't seem that it's able to like travel around. It's stuck to the ground essentially. Okay, am I just dead now? Oh no, I can't swim. Okay, I did not. My intention was not to explore the sewers, but that's what we're doing. Welcome to the water level. Before I go, I just want to share my thoughts on this. In Norway, the maximum amount of prison time for murder is like 21 years. I'm all for redemption, but come on, like, one takes away someone's eternal life. That animal shouldn't be kept living outside of prison. IMO. I understand where you're coming from, the one who likes the game, and you're not the only one that shares these opinions. Absolutely. And again, like, when I speak about redemption, I'm very much speaking about it in a like a very hypothetical sense, because you can never completely understand it, or like be sure of a person's like true commitment to said redemption. But to your point, if someone's life has been taken away, and I agree, that's a horrible thing. That's absolutely a horrible thing. I do, but I personally believe that taking away like the murderer's life as well, or not the murderer's life, but the murderer's ability to redeem himself, that just takes away 2 lives for basically for nothing basically. And I'm not sure if that's like a better solution, but again, like I see where you're coming from. I'm not gonna say that it's an irrational thought, because it isn't. That's great. So if you're a serial killer, you get 21 years. I think it's something similar in Sweden, actually. As in, like, the prison sentences that you get here are very lenient in compared to other countries. As in, I don't think there's even, like, life in prison. I don't think that's a thing. And it seems to be similar in Norway. Now, we really are like NYC rats climbing through the sewers. That we are. That we are. Where am I? Oh. I see where we are. Okay, so there are a bunch of creatures fighting here. So I don't think going out there is the best course of action here. But we can't go to the right either. Oh, did I just drown? Oh. You need to be quick. You cannot swim forever. Who needs prison? Make the prisoners fight one another, and the survivor gets the freedom. Fun fact, I don't think that's a great solution, because that just means that the most dangerous prisoner will be the one that goes free. Fun fact number 3. Iggy is mainly a hologram. Okay, so this is a sci-fi world then. Have a blast. You too, family friendly. Thank you so much for being here and sticking around. That's just gladiator fights. Exactly. Okay, so now we can use the popcorn. Sorta. But I need to throw something at it. Is there any... I can't punch it. I can't do anything to activate the popcorn. Like, I'm pressing all the buttons, but yeah, this doesn't really work. Okay, so I can't. You didn't notice from the gigantic mechanical building? Oh, fair enough. I mean, it's a sci-fi game. It's a sci-fi game in the sense that, like, the story is more akin to sci-fi themes rather than this just being like a biological simulator or whatever. I'm not sure if that makes sense, what I just said. I love how they gave a reason to why vultures can fly. Well, it has wings, does it not? Can you throw the blue food at it? Oh, that is true. That's probably something I could do. But now I'm basically at full food anyway, so I think we're fine. There is emphasis on rehabilitation in Norway, and to be fair, the crime rate is relatively low compared to many other countries. So one could say that their system is comparatively effective in that sense. That being said, whoever reads a news story about someone abusing a child or something, I mainly feel like they should be castrated and locked away for life in the worst possible circumstance without parole. And that makes a lot of sense, right? You are upset about the horrible story you just read, and therefore you would want like the punishment to reflect the crime, which again, it's not like a irrational thought, but by any means. Speaking of vulture, oh, get juked. I'm gonna travel to the left this time around. It is in the first fun fact, bruh. Yo, the moves, yeah. They juke. Dude, I'm kind of proud of that myself. Zoran, welcome. How are you today? Yo, thank you for bringing the hype, dude. Evasion 100, yeah. I will say though, Santa Traveler, that was more luck than anything. Okay, but hopefully traveling to the left is a bit, well, not as dangerous as traveling to the right. Since they're filled with gas, or they can't dive. Ah, is that how they fly as well? As in, they fart out their gas just to, like, well, get some air, I guess. Zoran, do you have an update on your work situation? They're balloons. Ah. So, yeah, so that is the case. They're like a Zeppelin, right? They're increasing gas and releasing gas. I just found out that my ex-manager is gonna be at the shop tomorrow, and I won't be here to tell him how much better things have been since we got a new store and shop managers. Are you like thinking about like rubbing it in, Zoran? Their wings are for steering. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, I see where Iggy is pointing us towards. You see, right, the wormhole. Okay, so that's our goal then. Good to know. Now the question is just how do we get there? What if we just swim to the left? Oh, we can't actually. The current is pulling us away. Yeah, this is the end. We can't go there. But I see something we can do. We can jump down here, swim under here, and be quick so we don't die. There we go. Oh, but then we die to the creatures. Okay, so we're just gonna die to the fauna. Okay. Oh. I'm not dead yet, though. Double vulture! You got eaten by leeches. God. Alright, I'm dead. Okay. But I know... oh, crap. I did not mean to skip. Sorry. I meant to pause. I know where to go, though. So that, you know... Every death is a lesson, right? Every death is a lesson. So I saw a pole that you could climb up towards. So now it's just a matter of getting there without dying to all the creatures in the way. But I know where to go. I know where to go. It's a good thing that they're just giving you like infinite amount of blue fruits. So even though we have a popcorn plant, like we don't really need to use it. I was planning on really rubbing it in, and I was even gonna refer to my time he slapped a tire out of my hand. Oh, dude. Now that's just uncalled for. I guess unless you were like planning to do something weird with the tire, there's like no reason to slap a tire out of someone's hand. Absolutely not. And I don't believe you were about to do something weird with the tire, like, for the record. For the record. Okay, so there's gonna be kelp down there. Leeches in Rain World are hunters. They latch onto things and drag them underwater to drown them. Ah, so that is why it took a little while before I actually died. Good to know. and how things are that aren't happening anymore. Good. Every death is a lesson. It reminds me of Noita. Never played Noita, but that could be in our future. Let's see if we can do the escape again. Ah, we don't need to. Okay, we travel to the left. I very much enjoy the water area much more than basically any other area we have been in before. Because this place is very honest about the dangers. As in, you're not gonna be surprised when you die. There's gonna be like the evil fishes in the water or the evil vultures in the sky. The tire hole was too damn big for me to do anything weird. I see. That is not what I meant, but I'm happy that's how you interpreted it. Giving Rain World a second chance was a good idea. It was only unfun because you sheltered at the most inconvenient shelter ever. I think so too. And I've had so much more fun today. I'm not like gonna end stream or anything, but yeah, there's been a lot of progress today, and I feel like, I don't know, it's just fun to make progress, right? To not be stuck. Okay, I would love to actually like be able to point with like a mouse pointer or something at the screen, so you would know what I'm thinking about. Because there is a little pole that you can climb on top of that would lead you to where we need to go. So like, let's see if we can actually do this without attracting the leeches. So if we jump here, yes, yes, yes. Oh crap. Okay, he's not looking at me, is he? He kinda is, oh, they're fighting. They want me bad. Oh, dude, we're not done. We're not done by any means. Fun fact, with all the DLCs combined, there are over 30 regions. I did buy all the DLCs, by the way, the one who likes the game. Because there was like a e-bundle where you could get all the DLCs for a bit cheaper. So I was like, what the hell, I'm just gonna buy everything. Wait, what? Yeah. I have all the DLCs. I work in an auto repair shop, and all we do is make sexual and sometimes homosexual references about every damn thing we do. I think that's a very, for better or for worse, I think that's very common, like no matter where you work. How many areas have we done so far? I have no idea. But I guess you don't have to do the DLC areas if you're just doing the base game, right? The DLC make the base game harder. Oh, maybe I should have done that then. I just bought I didn't really think about it. I just saw that there was a bundle. Then I was like, okay, cool. I can get more stuff. It's pretty much standard for blue collar jobs, isn't it? Yeah, I would say so. Again, for better or for worse. And the reason why I say worse is because like not everyone is like comfortable with that kind of humor, and that could be bad. I feel it's very important that everyone at the workplace is feeling safe and respected, of course. Save it, trust me, this is hard enough. 4 out of almost 40 regions. But didn't you struggle enough with this game? Yes, that is true, Arnie. But I didn't know that it was gonna make the game harder. Now this is an issue, by the way. Because I see the leeches just where I want to drop down. And I see the vulture as well. Now this is tricky, actually. This is gonna be real tricky. Why are the leeches just there? Just where I want to drop down in the water. I know where you want me to go, Iggy. I just don't know how to get there. After I clocked out today, I'm heading to the hotel. The Navy had me stay at 2 weeks ago, because tomorrow morning a boss will be coming to take everyone to the downtown facility, which is where I'll pick up my job and swear into the Navy. Dude, are you excited, Soren? Are you excited? Doesn't make it much harder. Okay. How many game areas in the main game? 12. Are we doing main game only? Okay, at least we're starting with the main game. Because this game is kind of overwhelming as it is. So I feel like starting with the main game before moving on to other DLCs is like the most reasonable way to approach, right? And then we can have a discussion what to do after the fact. I need to be careful not to pick a job that has a low salary just because it's a high sign on bonus pay. Oh yeah, if you're planning on staying there for a long time, that sounds very wise. I'm excited. That's great to hear. Okay. But again, the leeches are like in the worst possible area. Oh, but okay, they're traveling a bit. Crap, but I see the vulture gas. These guys are not making it easy for me, that's for sure. We live in a fair and just democracy. It is like managed democracy, but managed by me. Long jump over the gap. Oh, do you think I could do it? I mean, I can give it a shot. Oh, okay, okay, listen. The reason why I didn't do that initially is because I did not believe my jump was gonna be long enough. You underestimate how long your long jump is. Evidently, that's the case. Thank you so much for pointing it out, the one who likes the game. I would never have thought about that otherwise. Okay. But now we're just here again. What? But this is just... Wait, I don't get it. Now we just retrace... Why the hell did we do all of those things? Okay, so I'm really supposed to go to the right. Okay, Iggy, you really messed my brain here. Save it, you need to keep jumping over above, I think. Oh! I think I get what you're saying. So you jump from thing to thing. But Iggy is definitely telling us to go here. Is that time I tell you... Oh, hearing me even say listen gives me PTSD. No, I'm sorry about that, Roper. It's time I tell you a mechanic. I was originally gonna purchase a newer vehicle, but it is very hard finding a more modern vehicle that is reliable and for affordable cost. I have never bought a car ever. But I guess you do want to, like, it's a very important purchase. You do want it to, like, to be the right choice, right? It's time I tell you about another mechanic. It's been so long. Just a small one. Okay. If you press jump twice in a pipe while you're facing the wrong way, press jump twice to fix yourself. Oh! I know exactly what you mean, the one who likes the game. Oh, that's really nice. Alright, so, Arnie, I'm gonna follow your suggestion if we do die. But for now, let's try to figure out where Iggy wants us to go. Because he definitely tried to get us to go to here. Or like go down into the... Oh, this is bad. Yeah. I did not know that the vulture could dive down there. That's unfortunate. You will no longer be heading butt first towards the pipe. Yeah, and that will allow us to travel a bit faster. Instead, I'll be spending my time off during my 4-year contract with the Navy, putting money into my current truck, fixing up where I want it to be. I'm gonna need interior... No, new interior and more than a few external parts. And this is a truck you have had for a while, isn't it? I guess we're doing my ride. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I very much enjoy this game more above ground, I think. It feels more spacious, let's say. Okay, but let's... I'm very happy also that the game is very generous with food in this particular area. That's gonna be... Oh, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean... Yeah, that's just me being dead. Yeah, I did not mean to do that. My bad. Misinput. Barely anyone knows Vulture can drop through there. Your route leads to Shaded. A dark area. Oh, is that a bad area? Or is that where we're supposed to go? It's a 2004 Ranger that I've been driving since I was 19. Yeah, I remember you telling us that before. Dude, that car must be like family for you, given how long you've been with it. So far, I've invested almost $10,000 into it. You know, that's quite a lot of money. But I guess it has served you well, right, for these years. It's a dark area. The area you just left. The spider areas is the Shaded Citadel. Oh, okay. So I don't want to go back there, I guess. Because I feel that that's just retracing our steps, perhaps. Let's see how far we can get if we walk to the right then. In the sewers, unfortunately. Even though you died, you figured out where to go. That is true. That is true. No death in Rain World is ever pointless. I feel like that mantra, that you know, every death is a lesson. That's something you need to repeat over and over, because you do die so often in this game that that you're very likely to just lose faith in what you're doing, essentially. Unless you fall in a pit. You know, no, I disagree. That teaches you to not fall in the pit. Oh, I accidentally moved. If you just move by a little, if you're trying to do a long jump, the guy will just cancel the jump. Oh, the guy. I mean the cat. Oh, come on. Yo, let me get up. There we go. The truck has done more than serve its purpose, but I see other Ford Rangers that get sent to the junkyard that I can easily purchase for less than $1,000 and start picking parts off or add it to my truck. It sounds like you're in a video game when it comes to you working on your trucks, Oren. You're like equipping gear essentially on your truck and like switching out pieces for an upgrade, like a gear upgrade essentially. Okay, I'm just eating that fruit. Let's keep going. So this is where Iggy wants us to go, for better or for worse. But last time I went up these steps, we just saw monsters. Hopefully we'll be more lucky this time around. Rain World broke me into pieces and taught me the meaning of pain. I just don't have the space to be doing that, and my dad doesn't want me to leave junk in his backyard. Makes sense, I guess. As I said, Noita is another game which is really about learning from your deaths. Okay, maybe there is more in common with this game and Noita than one would initially think. Yeah, pretty much. The truck is my current power armor build, if this were Fallout. Yeah, exactly, yeah. A very good analogy there. Okay, so there is like a very fast swimming monster to our right, as you can see. And there are even monsters going up and down the pipe, even though I am in the pipe. I don't know how that works. Oh, I died. Well, I guess that's the explanation. But dude, how the hell do you get past these guys? They are so damn quick. But they are fighting each other. Or are they? You better get good at parkour, because there's gonna be a path of pain. Oh no, don't say that! Path of pain are like the worst parts of Hollow Knight. Like both Hollow Knights. Let's see if there's another game you learn from your deaths. Can you guess? I mean, Silk Song would be my guess. Oh, they're fighting with my body. Like the reason why I'm not restarting, because I'm thinking like, how the hell do you do this? They are so damn quick. Maybe you just need to run for it and just pray. Oh. Oh, you drown. Oh, is that what happened? No, it is more combat oriented, though you can eat random shit there too. Experiment. Oh, nope, it's something you haven't played yet. Is it that game you were talking with Ploper about? The Lace and something. That comedy game or whatever that I'm very nervous about. Like, and the reason why I'm nervous about it is just because of Twitch, basically. Did I mention the time my fuel line came off while I was driving down the highway last week? I don't think so. That sounds dangerous, but I don't even know what a fuel line is, which betrays my lack of being like a handyman. Ah, I was referring to Darkwood. You know, it would be fun to play a horror game. Even though we did just play No, I'm Not a Human. But that's not really like a scary game, right? It's more of like the setting itself being disturbing. There's a spear, but I'm not sure if that's gonna help against these guys. So much to learn in that game. Well, in that case, it's very similar to this. You want to learn how to do a backflip in Rain World? I would love if you could teach me to do a backflip in real life. But yeah, like I guess the question is like, is it like worth it to learn to do a backflip in this game? Darkwood is also more of an atmospheric game than a true horror focused game. Okay, so it's not like littered with like jump scares and stuff, I guess. While moving in a direction, quickly change direction and press jump. Okay, let's see if we can. Oh yeah, like that. Just like that. You do gain a little bit more height, I think, if you jump in that way. There's definitely some strong horror elements. I don't know what it's about, but I'm assuming you're gonna face monsters and stuff. Suddenly, the line straight up just popped off the fuel pump, which is attached to the fuel tank, which feeds fuel to the engine. And I tried to push the gas pedal, but I wasn't getting any acceleration. Oh, so it just started leaking out of the car. You can use it to throw spears downwards and upwards. Ooh. That's curious. And it's useful for maneuvering. Yeah, as I said, like, it seems like you can absolutely, what's it called? Like, jump across higher distances or whatever. Like, if you want to move vertically, I feel it's a good thing. And welcome back, friendly G. What's happening? We're dying, but that's just part of the game, I guess. I managed to coast a bit, I guess, until I reached an exit lane, and then I stayed on the feeder until I found a small strip of road where my truck stopped, and I had to call a tow to take me home. You can backflip over lizard, which is very funny. Ooh, that seems really good. I feel like this was my truck telling me not to go back to that bar, which was the same place I had many bad experiences at. Yeah, you know, you have been with your truck for a long time, and your truck has been with you for a long time. You can give each other advice. Lizard question, how does the rats manage to fly above them? And again, how the hell are we supposed to do this? Maybe they're not hostile. Maybe we can just swim past them. I sincerely doubt it, though. Oh, wait! Dude, I'm not, like, I thought I was in the left hole, but I was apparently in the right hole. Dude, I was completely... I had no idea where I was on the screen. Okay, so we're supposed to go from the right hole to the left hole. How much did that take to repair? I guess, yeah, that sounds expensive. Such is the way to declare coolness. The next day, me and my dad took a look at the fuel line, and we both agreed that there was no reason for it to pop off the way it did. Huh. Are you suspecting, like, sabotage? Okay, so what we need to do here is that we need to somehow get past the kelp. Just like that. And now what? Now we have to deal with leeches. Okay, I can't travel through. Why am I here? Like literally, why am I here? What's the point of this? There's nothing here. Why did Iggy lead us here? You know what? You're doing what with the holes now? Has consent been issued? I hope so, because if I don't go through the holes, I will die. I suggest not getting eaten by leeches. Oh, that's already a lost cause. But there are only 2 leeches, which is why I'm not dead yet, I guess. But I have no idea where to go. Like this just literally just led to absolutely nowhere. Gotta love story and sharing the IRL events from every stream. It's like reading a story, but every day you can only read so much before having to put the book down for the day. Yeah, that's basically... yeah, that is the content that Soren is providing the stream. Absolutely. Iggy was telling you to go right. Oh, really? And that... Oh, I'm not... Well, now we have the issue of the leeches, however. Okay, now I think I might be dead. Yeah, I can't swim up fast enough. Oh, never mind. I'm trying... Okay, there we go. So I was able to go through the hole again. I think. I guess not. Alright, so are we supposed to go right on this screen? Alright. We have made a lot of progress today, but that progress has severely stopped. Or rapidly. Iggy was telling you that, okay. So in that case, I need to basically just swim past these guys. I very much hope that they are friendly, because otherwise this is not gonna work. People usually go from shoreline into shaded, but you went from shaded into shoreline. Ah, I see. I am an open book. The book we all read. This game is extremely open, so you get lost very easily. Iggy was telling you that, yeah. Progress has not stopped. You're learning very fast. I guess. I guess we're still learning, yeah. But we're not, like, moving from area to area. So in that sense, we're not making progress. Also, I made sure to ask a coworker to have the honor of telling our ex-manager how much better the shop has been since it's been gone. Okay, so you're still getting your comeuppance, Soren. Indirectly. Also, you're progressing much faster than the average player. You're supposed to move from area 0 very fast. Oh, this is intentional. Oh, okay. Oh, no. From area to area very fast. Okay, got it. Well, I'm happy that something good is happening. So I'm not feeling that I'm just stuck, essentially. It's basically RNG, right? If there's gonna be enemies when you travel to a region. Because I feel like you don't like deal with the vultures every time. Gonna spend some time learning how to backflip. You know, yeah, maybe that is the thing that's holding me back. I'm not backflipping enough. But you can't pick a backflip if you're swimming in water, right? So maybe that's a skill that's gonna come later. Or be more useful later. It's not RNG. Enemy moves and interact even while in different rooms. Ah. So but Okay, so it's not RNG, but there's definitely something that determines if the vultures are gonna be in this region or not. Dude. Ah! This jump is annoyingly difficult. Ah, come on. Eh. Come on, little cat, you can do this! I believe! I believe! Climb! Please! Please! Come on. You just happen to walk into you while you're searching for food. Backflip out of the water. I'm trying, but I can't! There we go, dude. Let's try that again. Oh. I moved close to the edge so that I would be guaranteed to make the jump. Go underwater and go back up and use the momentum. Got it. Yeah, just like that. Come on. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can do this time. Dude, imagine if a vulture just flies down here. And we'll have to deal with that guy as well as the actual jump. Come on! How did I do this jump earlier? Are you guys laughing at my pain? This singular jump is something everyone struggles with. Oh, closer to the edge. Right, well, my lunch break is over. Gotta head back to work. Laters. Have a great day at work there, Zoran. And thank you so much for tuning in. And giving us the rundown, what's happening. Okay. No, that's not close enough. Okay, so I need to be even more close than that. Like this, perhaps? Yes, okay. Alright, so it's just a matter of how close you want to be towards the edge. Got it. Go full right for shelter. I'm gonna do my best. But we still need to worry about these damn fishes. Okay, now we're back here again. Hide the 10mm wrench. It's the 10mm socket I gotta hide. Either way, it's good. Sorry, Killfang. Just hide it. Oh, I meant right from down here. But there's nothing there. Wait, no. I did drown. I mistook it. Okay, got it. Yeah, because I did drown at one point when I did go to the right here. Okay, these guys are absolutely not friendly. What the hell? What are they? I'm not sure, dude. I'm actually not sure. We made it, so I guess that's good. We're already topped up on food. How do you even make this jump? Ah, I see how. Yeah, there we go. I have a feeling the path of pain is not over. Yeah, me too. Okay, this is a long way down. Hopefully it's where we need to go. Okay, we can travel to the left here. Oh! Shelter! Let's hibernate. There's a parkour section, but it doesn't have to worry about it right now. Well, maybe soon, because we're making progress. I think I just saw the path of pain. I mean, at some point, or what that was. At some point, I probably need to climb back up, perhaps. Okay, but now we're here. I told you seeing shelter is gonna feel like finding a by water bench. Yep. Alright, so that's really good. That's a very good find. But we're still not out of this yet, because... I wonder how you do it. Oh, you can just climb like that. Got it. Okay, so Iggy is still telling us to go to the right, though. I did see him do his homework. I haven't. Good things to walk out. Here's to remind us all. Alright, is it time to do some punishment then? Let's do it. 20 push-ups at 30 deaths. Oh. So I don't have to do it now. Is that the plan? Or now. Better now. Okay. I kind of want to move around a bit, so that's, you know, it's actually a good thing. 20 push-ups at 20 deaths. Oh, well, we're already past 20 deaths, so let's do the 20 push-ups now. How far do you think we've gotten in this game? Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm not trying to gaslight you that I've done 30 push-ups. That's not not the plan. A new idea for a punishment: a haircut. I'm gonna save this hair until my wrestling match, and then I'll cut my hair. I think my arm is repaired, so I'll join it. Thank you, Family Friendly G, for the solidarity. Almost 1/3 or 1/4 base game, that is. Out of all DLCs, that's like 1/20th. Bald. Quick questions. Are we doing DLCs? We haven't made that decision yet, Family Friendly G. We're starting off with the main game, and we'll take it from there, right? We'll see what we feel like once we're done. I joined you, Meved, just because I gotta get in shape. Thank you. We make the decision when it beats the main game. Exactly. So let's just focus on the main game, and we'll take it from there. Okay. So, given that Iggy told us to move here, I might just swim to the right and see where we can end up. I once went 3 millimeters. But I was in the army at the time, and helmets got really hot during the summer, even in Denmark. Wait, that's probably not millimeters you wrote there, right? You probably meant something else. But yeah, summer in the Nordics it's just summer, right? So it's hot here as well. Not as hot or warm as it is in other countries. I know that. I mean, Soren was just here, and he's in Texas, and the summers there are probably a lot warmer. Millimeters, I kid you not. Huh. He shouldn't make the decision right now, because they'll see quintuple the amount of content, so it's gonna be a really long. Yeah. Oh, 3. Oh. I thought you meant, I thought you meant like you walked 3 millimeters and you said that was really tough, and then I was like, dude, that 3 millimeters is nothing. Like, it's just basically just shuffling a bit with your butt, and then you walk 3 millimeters. All right, I see what you're saying. Hair length. We're talking about hair length. I have. Okay, I wonder if I can climb up here. Maybe I have to do this? No, maybe? I have actually shaved off all my hair once, but it's not a look I have gone for since then. So true, and there are so many amazing games to play, like Darkwood. Yeah, I mean, Darkwood is definitely another game I'm down to try. Must have been the easier haircut for the barber. Yeah, I guess just put the... Oh, looks to the moon. This is a new area. This is a new area. Yeah, so that's how you switch around. Okay. And we're supposed to go to the right still. Very good, very good. Don't become like family friendly G with the lies of P. After walking, I once did 90k over 2 days. Now that's quite the distance, dude. That's quite the distance. I don't think I've ever walked that far. I mean, it was over 2 days, but still, that's quite far, dude. I know that at one point, my colleague at work had like this challenge to like walk from Stockholm to Uppsala, which are 2 neighboring cities in Sweden. And apparently that would like on average take you 10 or like 100,000 steps to do. And I was like super skeptical about doing that walk. So I can't even imagine doing like a 90k walk. I think we're definitely heading in the right direction here. Trust me, you don't want to go down this path. About that. I did my part of the deal, mister. Hell yeah. So I should be able to just slide through here to the right. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Oh! Oh, another shelter! Oh, dude! Already? What the hell? That's super convenient. Never ever has this game been this kind to us before. What the hell? And we even have enough food, so this is great. This is actually awesome. The good news was at the end of day 1, and the captain informed us that we had done 48. It's only 42 the next day. I mean, that's good, but I assume you were really tired when he told you that you had walked halfway. What's good, Captain? Cheering up the soldier. What a good captain cheering up the soldiers. But I mean, is it cheering up? Because if you have walked 48 kilometers during the day, and then you're thinking like, okay, dude, we have walked so far, we have to be very close to our destination, and then your captain is being like, dude, we have only walked halfway. That could be very demoralizing. I got a feeling the next part of the game is gonna be extra hard because of the generosity with shelters. It could be. Oh yeah, absolutely. I wouldn't put it past this game. Absolutely not. Okay, so I probably need to go down here. Let's not like do a leap of faith. Let's just be a bit careful. Okay. Yeah, Iggy, you're telling us about a bunch of things. I'm doing what I can to follow your directions. You could jump to the bar to the left, but let's continue on in the water a bit. Okay, it's telling us that the robot is to the top right. Okay, let's continue as far as we can in the water before jumping up. 48 in armor boots during summer. Thankfully, no backpack. Oh yeah, yeah. Imagine doing that with full set of gear on your back. I meant it sarcastic, Steven. Oh, I see. I misread. I just realized your name is Sir Walk a Lot. Is that the inspiration for your name? Oh, I probably need to take the bar all the way. I see what you're saying. I totally see what you're saying, Iggy. I totally see what you're saying. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay. I know what we must do. How do we in? Yeah, Iggy. I get it. I get what you're saying. Oh, there's the blue Iggy, by the way. I've seen that guy once before. You see him? I have no idea what that guy is all about. And my name is insert full legal name. I mean, name adds up. Yeah. The army taught me how great walking is. It wasn't something I did before. Oh, so you still like go on hikes and stuff after the army. You gotta find a way up there. That is true, dude. I love that emote, by the way. The one that likes the game. But as long as we're following this bar, then I think we're good. And you walked a lot ever since. Touching story. By the way, eat the jellyfish. Oh, are the jellyfish food? I had no idea. I'll do that next time we find one. Okay, so that's where we want to go. Okay, so we need to jump down there from above. I see. I see what's happening. I'm reading you loud and clear, Iggy. I know exactly what to do and where to go. I solely recommend it for both physical and mental health. I wonder if you can probably make that. I'm pretty sure you can make that. That's if I name myself Sir Plopsalot. You will become Sir Plopalot once you have ploped enough to like become join the nobility. Okay, you cannot make that jump. Never mind. I take back what I just said. You cannot make that jump. Use our 25.3 of your brain cells. Is that all you need? Questions. What is a plope? Now, if you have to ask that question, then you have much to learn, family friend G. I think this is the yeah, this is the way. This is the way. This is absolutely the way. Oh no, don't fall down. Dude, what am I even standing on? Hello? I feel like we're gonna die to the rain soon. Yeah, because I kinda messed up here. Yeah. Oh, I messed up a lot, actually. Yeah, I messed up a whole lot. Oh well. The meaning of life. We are not allowed. It's not. It's very family friendly. Oh, did I miss something there? Oh, damn it. Also, depends on what kind of ploping we're talking about and which plopes. Yeah. I mean, it's a huge difference. Also, like, plope is both a verb as well as a noun. You can plope as in you do the activity of ploping. But you can also be a ploper, as in, you know, ploper in a chat. That's what he is. That is a ploper. And now I'm very curious. This doesn't seem right. A plope stands for Program Level Outcomes Assessment Plan. It's a strategic document used in higher education to define how an academic program will measure students' learning and use data for continuous. Jellyfish. You're gonna need food. Oh, yeah. Sorry. I totally forgot. Sorry about that. Crap. I fell down again. So let's eat the jellyfish. Wait, ploper. Is that the inspiration for your name? Okay, let's try to eat the jellyfish. Okay, so you get one food pip out of one jellyfish. Okay. I assume it's number 2. If I hear pull up another time, I might snap. Good, you're learning. So Bokla that doesn't add up because I'm a dropout. Alright, so there are multiple meanings of ploper. All I can say about ploping, there might be a lot of ways to die, but there's only one way to get ploped. Truer words have never been spoken. Wait, what did I just see? Oh, never mind. I'm having a 6-7 moment. Yeah. but there is one. Oh damn it! Not again. There is one difference between ploping and 6-7, and that is ploping. That's you know entirely contained within this stream, right? Only we here knows about the greatness of ploper and the activity of ploping. Whereas 6-7, that's more of like a global thing. As in, we're hipsters here. We're much cooler. You can very much plope a plope. You can only. There can be a plope that plopes a plope a ploping. I think you just gave Family Friendly G an aneurysm by saying that, ploper. 6-7-4. I'm bushing it. It's all good. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Alright, we're making progress now. So you can grab onto that one, but you can grab onto this one. There we go. And now we have to jump all the way there. Got it. Dude, the camera is not helping me here, dude. Dude, camera, please. Oh, dude. Why? Oh, dude, I am not making this transition thing. Okay. The only difference is that ploping is inappropriate in public, which sucks. Hi, I came late today. Radiance, thank you so much for tuning in. Dude, Radiance, we have made a lot of progress today. But I'm very happy to hear. My monitor is now thrown out of the window. Long jump and hold up. Yeah, that's my plan as well. Long jump, hold up. Yes, there we go. So now all we need to do now is just head down here. Let's do a little slide down. And then we move to the right. And we go all the way to the right. There we go. But Radiant, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you today? If anyone has an issue with public ploping, they can just get ploked, frankly. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's another shelter. Perfect. Dude, the game is so generous right now with like giving us like save points. How many cycles have we done? A lot. I think we're at cycle 15 or something. I guess we're gonna see very soon, Radiance, because we're hibernating here. Any questions about ploping you can ask me. Just don't ask for the definition. Only the enlightened shall know. Yes. So we are getting to symbol number 4 now. And we're at cycle number... We should get a number being displayed on the screen very shortly. Very shortly. Any second now. Maybe? Okay, I don't know. I don't know the cycle we're on. All I want to do is plope and get ploped. Do you know the way? The radius. What's the Norwegian translation? Jeg ploper, du ploper. Before you do anything, I need to tell you. Okay, I have paused the game. I don't have my hands on the controller. And Sorkolot, no, I think you do. You seem to walk a lot, so you must know the way. There will be a small glowing floaty things. Only eat one. It's the only permanent upgrade in the entire game. Don't eat 2, only 1. I will take your advice to heart, the one who likes the game. Everyone likes to plope sometimes. They just don't know it. I mean, we're all ploping, even if we're not aware of it. That's the beauty of being a ploper. Okay, cycle 20, Radiance. We are at cycle number 20. Let's just swim. You don't get the reference. It was a joke about new generation making up phrases for identity. And what happens if you eat 2? Hello? Oh, are you scared? Okay, I'm eating one. Are you good? Hello? I'm friendly. I promise. Okay, I'm scaring her, or it, or whatever this is. Okay, I guess I'm gonna leave you. Or am I? Like, what are we doing here? Wouldn't mean you get 2 upgrades. You lose out on lore later on. 6-7 was pretty funny. Kids basically made up to confuse all people and succeeded. That they did. That they absolutely did. I know about the Uganda knuckles. I don't think you reference them. Now don't eat more. If you eat them all, she dies. You can't do anything with her right now. Go back to the shelter. You only get 1 permanent. Only one in the entire game. Okay. I must say that they make it in the game look much better than that in Silksong. What? I think Hornet looked kind of cool. But okay, I will. Did we see this glowing before? And crazy thing is, you can beat the entire game without it. It's optional and very hidden. I wonder what the actual upgrade will do. I wonder what's up gonna be. 10% faster crawling in tunnels. I mean, we are glowing a bit, right? So that's probably part of it. I wonder if this is where you need to go. I'm kind of lost at the moment. But not Hollow Knight. I mean, Hollow Knight is also very cute. My typing is sucky right now because I'm so excited. It's all good, dude. Now team order of 1 boobs cap has now arrived. Am I now a plope, or was the plope the friends we made along the way? Literally a child-killing god. Yeah. But wait, is the original Hollow Knight, as in the Knight, is he really like a living being, or is he more like a robot? You glow. What are we glowing? You're gonna have to go back to Shady Citadel now. Oh, this is the flashlight we made along the way. Wait, are you? Oh, wait. This is why I want you to get this, so I don't need a lantern anymore. Wait, so do we need to go all the way back? Are you serious? So wait. Hollow Knight was a girl in a dress, but not as cool as the one with Marilyn Monroe having her dress blown up. That's a surefire way to ensure you never get plope. It brought yourself some anti-plopeception right there. In this game, it looks more like a kitty. Pun not intended. Well, you are a slug cat, so it makes a lot of sense. Trust me, it was worth it, okay? I guess we're backtracking, even though, I mean, it hurts my soul to backtrack. But I don't really know where else to go. Dude, how long is this gonna take? Dude, is there a shortcut we can take? Maybe. Why is Iggy telling us this? You see, right? Iggy's like very upset with us for whatever reason. Shelter. Oh, should we go back to the shelter? Very worth it, but without the shaded would have been bile water, but the floor is gone and there's only maggot water. They look like something out of Weight Watcher. Talking about the sign, this is okay, let's go to the shelter then. I wonder if we have enough food. Oh, we do not. We do not have enough food. So I guess we just walk. Oh, dude. It took so long to get to this point. I recommend eating stuff in this game. You're not wrong. This is very progress. Walk a lot. Well worth it. Okay, I trust you. I trust you. I trust you. Alright, in order to get back then, what's the quickest way to go? It's probably just drop down here and let's just move. Let's make sure that we pick up some food along the way, because we are definitely in need of food. But I wonder what Ig is all about now. I get the feeling that he was upset with us for what we did. I wonder if that means if Ig is not gonna help us anymore. As a guy who had to go through Shaded without it, this is like this upgrade is like a divine intervention. All right, that I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that. The difference between the main character in the game and Silk Song is Epstein. Oh, now we're talking edgy humor there, Sir Walkabout. There's another gate in Shaded that leads to another region. You have to find it. I see. I suppose that's where we're actually supposed to go. I think I should perhaps... Let's just eat this guy first. Dude, are we even eating him? Come on. I think we should wait until the next cycle just to get a save slot. So let's eat these guys so we can hibernate without any issue. Let's also, like, let's figure out how far we have to go. Oh, we swam so far, dude. I don't think there's like any easy way out of this. We have to backtrack very, very far. Yeah, alright, but CMN swim a lot, yep. Sir swim a lot here. Is there a shelter closer here? This is the closest shelter right here. So this is the one I'm gonna take. Also, we're halfway to rain, so I think it's good to get at least one save point before we start swimming. Oh! A significant gain, but at what cost? Why do I suck so much at typing? So this is a new memory we have obtained. This robot girl thing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. Serious note, it has been reported in only one major UK newspaper that Epstein was essentially a very elaborate Russian honey trap. Exhibit A, why the DOJ spent enough time to compile 6 million documents on him. Wait, so it's... Her name is Moon, it looks to the moon. Ah. So what you're saying is that they think that everything is a hoax. Okay. Can we go back and kill her? I don't think... I think that leads to the bad ending, whatever that means. Yes, but don't. Arnie, you are full with bloodlust. Killing her makes you miss out on lore. I see. But listen. I have something to tell you, okay? I have some news. Some unfortunate news. We have made great progress today, and we're gonna make... wait, what happens when you reach the last cycle? I don't know. I don't know. Well, I know that you need to be at a certain cycle to, like, pass through different regions. But I don't know if there's, like, any other thing that happens if you reach, like, the last cycle, as in, like, the last symbol. I don't know. I guess that's my answer. On the topic of Epstein, I'm drinking chocolate milk. I don't see the connection. It's called compromat in Russia. It makes people compromise themselves so you can extort them. Huh. Yes, on the detecting him to prevent the bad news. Oh, I see. But listen, bad news. I'm gonna end stream right here, right now. We have made great progress today, I think. It's very hard to, like, make an assessment of how far you have gotten in the game. But we have found many shelters. We have traveled through many regions. We have seen many biomes. So I feel like in my heart we've made great progress today. Very hard to tell in this game. It is. Oh, come on, I came here 10 minutes ago. I'm sorry, Radiance, I'm sorry. Can we settle for not now, later? Every new room is progress. There we go. I'm sorry, Radiance, but unfortunately, I will have to end the stream right here. But there's always light at the end of the tunnel, my friends, because we're gonna stream tomorrow. We're gonna start streaming tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central European. Stay for Radiance. I'll try to be punctual tomorrow. I would appreciate that, Radiance. I really, really would. But do not feel forced to come here, okay? You will live your life the best way you're able to. But if you want to do it here, then you are very, very welcome. Good stream. The absence of hype moment / boss is made up for by philosophical chats and cute creatures. Soup of week. I couldn't say it better myself. And thank you so much for being here, Soup of week. I truly, truly appreciate it. Can you imagine any other case where the government will put in the effort to make 6 million documents? I don't really know how many documents are usually made for like these kinds of high-profile arrests. I don't know. Stream had a lot of fun and some interesting talks. I agree. Yeah, some really, really fun moments all around, when both in terms of the game and also in the discussions. Classic author. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. Where you are in the world, take care. Yes. That's my signature, okay? That's how I say goodbye. But listen. As Radiance said, fitting to his name or her name, there's always light. There's radiance at the end of the tunnel, because we're gonna be live tomorrow with some more there you go. Sorry. There's gonna be light at the end of the tunnel because we're gonna be streaming this game tomorrow, starting at 6 p.m. Central European time. Drop a follow if you want to be notified when I go live. And with that being said, wherever you are in the world, I hope that you're doing good. I hope that you're doing great, and I hope that you're having a good time. And I sincerely hope that we can have some great times together moving forward with some more video games, with some streaming, with some Rain World. And we'll see where we're gonna end up with our glowing body once we go through the dark areas. But with that being said, save it out.